Oh my gosh, it has been an epically long day for you. You just left the women's competition, Team USA for the win again. Can you believe it? What was it like sitting in that crowd?
I mean, the girls do what they do. They are the best team in the world. I knew it coming in here that those girls were going to get the job done. And watching Simone be the last one to go, it was a surreal moment. Having two all-around Olympic champs on the same team, how could they not win? I mean, they really showed up. It was amazing.
They showed up and they showed out, and Simone now is the most decorated U.S. gymnast. Have you had the chance to say anything to her in person after their big win?
Not quite yet. She's going to be a very busy person for a while, but I'll definitely end up seeing her tomorrow and giving her the congratulations.
Oh, that is so cool. What a time for Team USA and for all of you, and particularly you, Stephen, because I mean, this has been your first ever Olympics. Not only did you take home a medal, but you have also become like the big breakout star from Team USA's men's gymnastics team. So, way to go on so many fronts, from first Olympics medal, now the breakout star. How you feeling today, bud?
I mean, I'm feeling amazing. Getting that team medal last night, I mean, I barely got any sleep and woke up still excited about it. I mean, this whole day has just been surreal. It's really, I am just soaking it all in. It is just an unbelievable experience.
Oh, how cool. And this is actually the first medal that the U.S. men's gymnastics team has taken home in 16 years, since 2008. So what was it about this? I know our minds have been blown, but the drought is over. You guys did it. You've overcome that drought. But what do you think it was with this team in particular? What ingredients did y'all have for success?
Every one of these guys on this Olympic team have been pushing difficulty for years and years now. That definitely played a major role, I think. But on top of that, the guys that are on this team are some of the hardest working and most positive, inspirational people that I've ever had the pleasure to be on a team with. Seriously, we've been friends for years at this point, but
Yeah.
being in the Olympic Village together in the same room, really getting to connect with one another, we became a very tight-knit team, and that definitely played a role in our success here.
Well, I mean, and we see it, we feel it through the screens from, Paris all the way to the US. After you solidified the win for Team USA, that bronze medal, your teammates lifted you up into the air. And I mean, we were just like, oh my gosh, but what was going through your mind, and how supported did you feel by them?
Oh my God. I mean, I felt supported by them throughout the whole competition, first of all. This is a team sport. We had each other's back. They did their jobs and hit every single routine before me.
Yeah.
Watching Brody Malone finish that pommel set, I was locked into my zone, but I couldn't even help but give a little smile because I was like, dude, he just set me up so well for this. But as I was walking up to that pommel horse, I heard the guys, they said, Steve, you got this. We trust you. We're on your back. You got this. And that's all I needed to hear. When I finally got to land that pommel horse dismount, I think I was smiling before my feet even hit the ground, because as I was doing that routine, I was like, if I hit this set, we medal. I mean, it was just a surreal moment. And then when the guys picked me up, that right there solidified it for me. That was the moment where I was like, we actually did it.
So cool. And since then, Stephen, you have become the internet's newest obsession. Are you familiar with all the millions of memes that are circulating right now of you? And do you have a particular favorite? I mean, you are now dubbed the Clark Kent of gymnastics. You are Superman himself.
It is awesome. I mean, I didn't have my phone for a couple hours after the competition, and I was like, oh, it's gonna be so fun to see all my friends that have messaged me. And I looked at it and I was like, what is going on? And I mean, there's so many memes out there about, me being a sleeper agent who wakes up and turns into Clark Kent, Superman on the palm. I mean, they are hilarious. It is such an honor to be in that position. I'm glad that people are enjoying the show that us men have put out last night.
Oh my gosh, they are riding this wave for you. And then I also heard that you solved a Rubik's Cube under 10 seconds before you competed. It sounds to me like you're really leaning into this adorable phase that you're entering into right now.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't changed. I've been like this for years and years. This is just who I am. I probably solved Rubik's Cubes over 100,000 times over the years. I also love chess as well, I mean, I just do it all.
I mean, you're just impressive. You're a man of many talents, Stephen. Now, I would imagine that plenty of people have slid into the old DM. So what is like the best celeb interaction or shout out you received since this incredible achievement?
But I have been so busy. I haven't even gotten to look at the DMs yet.
Oh my gosh, you haven't even gotten there. But have you met anyone in the flesh that you have just, your jaw has dropped because you're like, oh my gosh, I'm a fan, and now they've said that they're a fan of mine?
I mean, honestly, Simone Biles. She is
That's
just
winning right there.
She is amazing.
Oh, that's so great to hear. Of course, in real life, you're a taken man, and your lovely lady is Tess. So, how long have you and Tess been together now? And I mean, I love how she's even changed her Twitter bio to Mrs. Pommel Horse. I mean, I think it's fantastic. But what about Tess makes her just your greatest cheerleader?
Yeah, I mean, Tess is the absolute best. First of all, beautiful. She is so smart. We met 8 years ago at Penn State when we were both coming in as freshmen on our respective gymnastics teams. And the first time I ever met her, she was cracking her back. I thought it was kind of funny, so I introduced myself. We sat there and took like an ADHD test or some baseline thing. And I literally gave out a chuckle because I was like, I'm doing that right now. Because it was like, do you shake your legs? And then she chuckled and goes, I also am doing that right now. And right away there was chemistry, and it didn't take long for us to start dating. And you know, she's just been my #1 cheerleader for the last 8 years, and I'm so honored to have her.
What a cute story. I love that. We love around here at ET. I gotta say, man, those glasses of yours, they have become quite the trademark. We see you get up off the sidelines, take off your glasses, go into your routine. How much can you actually see when you're competing?
Yeah, that's a fair question. And honestly speaking, I have a tough time like seeing the judges a little bit. So I'm really squinting. If you look at the videos, I'm super squinty. But when I finally do get up on that pommel horse, it's like I don't even use my eyes. I don't even know exactly what I look at as I'm performing because I'm seeing with my hands and what I feel. So, you know, realistically, the vision isn't the problem whatsoever when I'm up there.
Well, that's so cool because you can kind of use that to your advantage, blocking out the judges, blocking out the crowds, right? I mean, it just showcases such resiliency and overcoming anything to so many people out there. Don't let what you think could be a hurdle hinder you. You know what I mean? That's your superpower,
Exactly.
Clark Kent.
Exactly.
That's your superpower.
For all the people with glasses.
Yes, indeed. You know, I feel like watching your competition, I don't know how you did it. They even have a countdown clock in the corner for you, counting down until your event. How do you keep your mind busy during the long wait? I mean, you had what, wait through 5 different rotations?
Luckily, I have some great teammates that are so entertaining, and we're doing great gymnastics all the time. You know, back in the warm-up gym, I was just doing what I could for the guys, and then I did a little bit of warm-up. But when we got out to the competition, man, they make it easy for time to fly because one routine after the next, the guys brought it. And it was just energetic the whole time. And then finally it was my turn to go, and they set me up so well. I mean, seriously, the time flies when you're watching your friends, your best friends for life, just do the best performances of all time.
How much pressure is there on you to know when it comes to the end of the competition, you're the last category?
There definitely is a great sense of pressure in it. As soon as it was announced what event we were starting on, and I knew I was going to be last on horse, last rotation, it's pretty much the worst case scenario for me. But in that moment, I kind of decided that I wasn't going to be nervous. I was going to be excited for it because I get to be the exclamation point at the end of the sentence. I get to be the guy that caps it off. And I already had this vision of all the guys just setting me up perfectly to go out there and nail my routine. And I got to say, it was pretty much exactly what I was hoping it would be. It was an amazing experience.
That is so cool. I love that, the exclamation point, and that you are Stephen and so much more. Are you hoping to capture another medal with your next competition?
Fingers crossed I do. I have a good feeling about how this week's been going.
Yeah, we do too. We have a good feeling for you, and we are sending so many positive vibes your way. I know you're getting a lot of text messages, a lot of positive vibes, but are you getting a lot of phone calls or sponsors calling you trying to get you a sunglass or an eyeglass endorsement? Because if not, they should be calling.
Not quite yet, but I'm sure soon they will be knocking on the door.
And I have a feeling they really will be after this experience for you. But congratulations. We wish you continued success. The best of luck on that old pommel horse coming up this weekend. And have fun, okay? Remember to do that.
I will have fun. That's my motto. Have fun. Let's go. Thank you so much.